kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Temple's offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The give is to Smith. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Chambers. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Takes a handoff. It's Terrell. He breaks a tackle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense changing the play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to throw, it's Chambers. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Loses 3. 2nd down coming up.
And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. He'll do it himself. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Gives it on the option. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for room, it's Terrell. Oh, he's got some space. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Chambers. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Temple lines up quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys who put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They'll try to sneak it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the air, it's Baker. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. They'll try the right side. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted.
Linebackers have a tough job, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
To the air, it's Baker. Quickly to the tight end. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They want to throw it. It's complete to the left. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Temple lines up quickly.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Fakes to grab. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back open in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Zings it complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Complete. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Grab near the sticks, it's Hardy. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps it going. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Jumped on top of the pile.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to...
Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 45. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking for a gap. It's Terrell. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Chambers. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
The give as they work on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They're going to run it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Handoff to the lone back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
37-0.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
To throw, it's Chambers. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here on third down for this offense. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He wants a big play here late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.